Here's how Starbucks always accidentally doubles my order. I start by ordering this pink thing my mom likes, but instead I tell them to put the ice in 2 separate cups. I then pour the pink drink into these cups. I literally get 2 for the price of 1.
Hey, I'm going to buy some Bitcoin.
Oh no, I don't think so.
Why? It's my money. I can spend it however I want.
I just want to protect you from something you don't understand.
No, you just want to protect your profits. And you know Bitcoin can make the whole banking system irrelevant.
Well, that's not going to happen because it's linked to illegal activity.
Actually, in 2020, only 0.34% of all crypto was used by criminals.
Oh, how do you know all of this stuff?
Because I saw Mark Tilbury's latest video.
So let's say you have $3.25, and you're able to set aside that $3.25 every day. If you can start doing this at 18 and stick to it into retirement, into something like stock index funds, you don't have to start off rich to retire wealthy.
Huge crypto news. GMC is now going to be accepting Bitcoin for their vehicles. So it's official now. You can buy a car with Bitcoin. And it's not a Tesla!
I guarantee you don't know this money-saving hack at the BMV. You gotta check this one out. Yes, welcome to the BMV. How can I help you? Yes, I'd like to transfer the title of my car to my son. Not a problem. And how much is the car worth? It's about $10,000. Because it's a transfer of assets, you're gonna owe taxes on it, so you owe $250. Well, wait a second. It's actually a gift to my son. I'm giving it to him for free. Huh. That means it's worth 0, so you don't have to pay taxes on any of it. How did you know that? Because I follow Johnny Finance.
Hey boss, nice car. Is that the latest Lambo? It sure is, buddy. And if you work really hard, yeah, that means doing all the overtime and meeting your targets, yeah, then lucky me, because I'll be able to afford the new model next year. Oh, I guess I'm just building his dreams instead of mine.
Here's why Legos are actually an investment. Sets like this are actually collector's items that hold their value. So not only do I get a set that I like, but if I hold on to it for a couple of years, it could easily double in value.
If you're looking to start a business in 2021, this is the best opportunity that I've seen. You'll get a brand new car for free and you'll get a massive tax write-off, so listen up. We're gonna buy a brand new 4Runner for $37,000. With insurance and maintenance, let's say it costs $750 per month. Then you're gonna rent it out on an app called Turo. This 2019 4Runner is getting $150 per day. All you have to do is rent it out for 5 days per month to make your car payment, maintenance, and insurance. Any additional days you rent it out is pure profit. Oh, and about that tax write-off, because the 4Runner weighs at least 6,000 pounds, according to Section 179, you can write off up to $25,000 because you're using it for business-related purposes. I really want to buy a 4Runner.
Is the dollar store actually any cheaper? So I just bought these 3 common household items for obviously $1 each. Then I went to a major grocery store to get the same thing, where it costs $9.50, $6, and $7.50. And when you divide those out to equal proportions, it ends up being basically the same.
Hey, I'd like to book a room for Saturday. What's your best price? Your computer says I can do it for $150, sir. Well, you're offering the same room on this price comparison website for only $130. Okay, sir, we'll match that price for you. Well, as I'm paying direct and you're saving the commission, I'm sure you can do better than that. Oh, okay, I can do it for $120. When would you like to check in? That's great. I'll check in at the end of the day because that's when you have more room upgrades. How do you know all of this? Because I follow Mark Tilbury.
Here's $1 of interest as a reward for saving with us.
$1? I've got nearly 3,000 saved with you.
Once again, thank you for giving us your money. Now shoo shoo.
Here's something they don't tell you. Many banks lend out your money and also invest in stocks to make some huge profit.
That's true, but he's not smart enough to know how to invest.
Well, there's a way that you can follow top investors and make money just like the banks do. How do I do that? Well, just deposit that $1 on Public and they will give you a free stock worth up to $100.
Here's the best side hustle that anyone can start. This made me $4,000 last month. So first, create an account with impact.com and Amazon Associates. Then you can apply to promote different brands and products. Then you'll get an affiliate link that you can start promoting. And if someone signs up through your link, you're gonna get a commission. Next, create a business Pinterest account. And you're gonna use this to promote your links because it's really easy to grow. And all you have to do is repost viral TikToks on Pinterest in your niche, and these don't have to be your own. And anytime you post a video, you can add your affiliate link. So if someone likes your video and they click on your link and sign up, you're gonna make a commission. So if you post 5 times a day, your account should grow fast and you should start making money.
Underrated or overrated crypto edition part 2. We're not gonna speak on XRP, I think we already know. Polkadot, I'm gonna say underrated. They have good tech, are a little slept on, and don't even get me started on those parachains. Next up, we got Uniswap. Honestly, Uniswap is a little overrated. Don't hate me, but I just think SushiSwap is a fundamentally better exchange. Uniswap just has the volume. Also, I might bankrupt my family with those Ethereum transactions, so... Then we got Bitcoin Cash, more like belongs in the trash, extremely overrated, and in my opinion, a shitcoin. Litecoin is also extremely overrated. Let's not forget the creator of Litecoin tweeted about pumping the price the same day he dumped all of his bags onto you guys. Part 3?
How much you really save driving a Tesla. Everyone knows it's cheaper, but how much cheaper? So gas here in Miami costs $2.96. Multiply that by a 20-gallon gas tank, that costs 60 bucks. However, it only cost me $14 to charge this Tesla. That's over $2,000 a year in savings.
At the end of this month, we're going to see a crisis in America. The eviction moratorium that's been in place since September of last year is finally ending. Based on the numbers, there's over 10 million Americans who are behind on rent, and they haven't gotten any closer to paying it off. And all of this is happening while big corporations are investing into single-family houses, paying tens of thousands of dollars over listing price, cash up front. And there are a lot of signs that signal that this whole market is looking very similar to the 2008 financial crisis. Now, it may not be as bad because there are stronger lending requirements and there's about to be a lot of distressed houses on the market, but who do you think is going to buy that up? It's certainly not, a young family hoping to raise a kid, white picket fence. It's going to be corporations buying up all the houses during the market crash. They're trying to turn us into a generation of renters. Don't let them buy Bitcoin.
All right, the house is on the market. Who wants to buy it?
Yes, this is the 10th property we've seen. We'd like to buy the property as is.
Real estate agent, can you translate?
They know there's some work to do on the property, but they won't ask you to fix anything. We're prepared to offer the same price, but we'll waive the inspection.
Can you translate again?
They want to buy the property and close as soon as possible, so they're not even going to get an inspection. Yes, I'd like to buy your property sight unseen.
Are these real offers? I don't know what these mean.
They're so confident in this purchase, they're willing to buy the house without even seeing it in person.
Tell me you're investing in the stock market without telling me you're investing in the stock market.
What are you doing?
I'm just checking out the build quality of the cars we're sending out.
What do you mean you're sending out?
Haven't you heard? I'm a part owner of Tesla now.
So is Binance Coin actually a good long-term investment? Now, we all know Binance is in legal trouble and they will be facing an uphill battle when it comes to regulations, given the fact that they just decided to, much like Uber, hop in and start making money without going through the proper channels. But also, like Uber, they've managed to build an empire in the last 4 to 5 years. So while there is a lot of FUD going around about Binance right now, I'm actually still bullish long-term on BNB for a variety of reasons. It's as close as we're ever going to get to be able to investing in Binance, so when Binance does good, so does BNB. And given the fact that they have their fingers in every part of the industry, that's a good sign. And the Binance Smart Chain is a very young ecosystem. Despite the fact that there's a bunch of shit coins all over it, I'm still bullish on Binance Smart Chain long term as well. Plus, I'm looking forward to bringing some legit awesome projects to the BSC through my Launchpad Infinity Pad, link in bio.
Hey Dad, I want to start investing. Oh son, investing's only for rich people. But I can invest in the S&P 500. The what? It tracks the top 500 publicly traded American companies in one easy investment. So if one company goes bankrupt, I'm fine, as I have all the others. How have I never heard of this? If I invest £200 per month from 18 to 65 at an average return of 8% per year, then over the long term I'll have over £1.2 million. Great, but we don't know any stockbrokers. I can do it all on the free trade app, and I also get a free stock when I use my link in bio.
So when you call them to sell our products, what you gonna do?
I'll start with lots of questions to buy as much time as possible.
That's right, you have 5 seconds to earn 5 minutes. What's next?
I'll ask them how they've been, as it's a pattern interrupt. It scrambles their brains.
Good, and how are you gonna close the deal?
I'll make them scared that they're gonna miss out on a deal of a lifetime.
You got it. Let's hope he doesn't follow that annoying Mark Tilp.
Name an industry that's a complete scam. I'll go first. It's the wedding industry. People my age are starting to get married, and it blows my mind how much money is spent on random rituals. Let's break it down. You got the engagement ring, the engagement photos, the engagement party, the engagement gifts. Then you got the bridal shower, the bachelor, the bachelorette parties. You got the wedding service. I mean, think about how much it costs to get tuxedos, dresses, flowers. And then the reception alone can cost $20,000. And then you got the honeymoon to Cabo San Lucas. Now, not all of these costs will fall on the bride and the groom, but total costs add up to over $50,000. And by the way, there's 2.5 million weddings per per year, which means the wedding industry is over 125 billion. Oh my gosh. They weren't kidding about inflation. So I've got a really janky front door. It's just really old and heavy and squeaky, and the wood is rotting. So I called the local door company to give me a quote. They showed me some examples, like to give me ideas. And you know me, I asked for the most cost-effective door they could provide. So they do all the measurements, and let me show you the quote that they just sent me. Not only is it gonna take 16 weeks to deliver, the total invoice is $8,000. I could go to an all-expenses paid trip to Bora Bora for like 3 weeks. Or I could buy a door.
Michael Burry just released his recent holdings and he's making some big bets. Michael the Big Short Burry is best known for betting against the housing market in 2007 right before it crashed. He made millions off that. Well, now he just placed another historic bet. He placed a put on 1.2 million shares of the 20-year treasury bond. He's basically saying the printing of money will lead to inflation. Inflation will lead to rising of interest rates, and the rising interest rates will decrease the value of the treasury bonds. But a simple way to summarize this, he's betting big on inflation happening. So what do you think? Is inflation coming? Michael Burry sure seems to think so.
Can Cardano ever be worth $50? Let's find out. Cardano is worth about $1.37 right now and a market cap of about $43.6 billion. If Cardano ever reached $50, you would have 36 times your money and the market cap would be 1.6 trillion. Now, this would mean that Cardano would be worth more than the entire cryptocurrency market as it stands now, as it's only about 1.4 trillion total. And Bitcoin represents over $650 billion of that current market cap. The only way that Cardano would ever be worth $50 is if it flipped Ethereum 10 years into the future, and there's no way to know that. But what if Cardano did flip Ethereum? How much would it be worth? Well, if Cardano really did kill Ethereum, it would be worth about $8, so not even that much from where it's at now. The future still looks bright for Cardano, but I don't see $50 anytime soon. Can CRO go to $10 a coin? Let's find out. The current price of CRO, Crypto.com's exchange coin, is about 11 cents. Their current market cap is worth about 2.8 billion. If CRO went to $10, you would have 89 times your money, and the market cap would be about 252 billion. CRO's main competitor is Binance Coin, so let's compare their market caps. If CRO had the market cap of Binance Coin, it would be worth about $1.72, an upside of about 14x. And to reach that $10, it would need the current market cap of Ethereum, give or take a few billion. So can CRO reach $10? Surprisingly, I think it can, but long term. This is a project I plan on holding for a long time. It's not going to be a quick gainer. It entirely depends on the long-term growth of the platform, if they burn coins, and if they build their ecosystem.
There is a financial war going on right now. It's playing out right underneath our noses. Big banks and hedge funds are in Bitcoin, and they're trying to destroy it from the inside out, along with Ethereum. You can't afford to sell your Bitcoin or Ethereum right now.
Hey man, I've just found a way to spy on the top investors and make money. How have you done that? Illegally hacking them? No, of course not. There's this app called Public that lets you follow investors and it makes things really simple. That sounds too good to be true. What's the catch? There's no catch. And they also give you a free stock worth up to $100. Well, I've heard enough. How do I get started? Feel free to download the app from the link in my bio.
In 2008, Warren Buffett bet a Wall Street hedge fund $1 million that he could beat their investing returns over a 10-year period. Warren Buffett invested into an S&P index fund which passively matches the market. The hedge fund actively buys and sells stocks to try and beat the market. After 10 years in 2018, Buffett's index fund returned about 9.4% per year, and the Wall Street hedge fund returned about 3% per year. Buffett wanted to prove that not even Wall Street hedge funds know which stock is going to go up or down. So if you're not on Wall Street and you're just an everyday investor, your best bet is to invest into an index fund.
We all remember SafeMoon, but if you invested $100 at the bottom and then sold at the top, you would have been up $3.4 million. Check out CumRocket. This coin has the potential to reach SafeMoon levels. Currently, they're sitting at 61 million market cap. They've been seen on Benzinga, HBO, HyperBeast, and even Barstool Sports. They have some insane partnerships with some big people in the adult industry. You can see the list just goes on. They even have their own swapping exchange. Their biggest use case is their NFT marketplace for adult creators. They've already been listed on Blockfolio, Coinbase, CoinGecko, and CoinMarketCap. I would definitely check this token out. It has insane potential.
Sad news to report as John McAfee, the antivirus creator, has been found dead in his prison cell. But I guess it depends on who you ask, because a lot of people believe that John McAfee is actually a very bad person. But this is what I'll tell you about it. I personally spoke to John 3 times, including interviews on my channel, and he was always very nice to me. However, he did have quite the controversial past. The government had finally arrested him and he was found dead in his cell, but here's something that's very interesting. Supposedly, he took his own life while in U.S. custody, but 2 years ago, or about a year and a half ago, he tweeted this.